Good morning, guys. Ah. So I probably look a little puffy face just because I watched a sad video on YouTube. But anyway, it is Monday morning, June 3rd, and our date has once more commenced. It's just, yeah, I started this because I wanted to say, I fully intended to start working out this week, but this is also the week of my, monthly, how those things work out. But I still intended to start working out. However, circumstances beyond my control has stopped that. Now, I may continue on Wednesday and Friday, but for today, Monday, I will not. Because, and this is an interesting story, so. So the reason I am not going to work out today is because last night, Jake and I went to bed, everything was fine, everything was normal. I intended to get up the same time he did, go to the gym at 8:20, like 8:30, like I always do when I'm actually working out. But I fully intended to do that, and then I'm pretty sure what I experienced was because let's just say I've experienced this once before. It is horrible. I do not wish this even on my worst enemy. Okay, maybe my worst enemy. Maybe. Depends on how bad they did me. But I believe that I experienced another episode of sleep paralysis last night. Because I remember that I was aware. I was like lucid dreaming, I guess, some-ish, and I was trying to wake up. I wanted to wake up. I was trying to move, and I was dreaming still, but I'm pretty sure this was also still sleep paralysis. It could have been just a dream, just a very, very bad dream. But anyway, I was sleeping. In my dream, I was sleeping and I was trying to wake up. Jake was trying to wake me up, even so point as trying to shake me awake. And I just remember he kept saying my name, and all I could remember is in my dream, I was like trapped in my head. Like, I wanted to move, but I couldn't. I wanted to speak, but I couldn't. And that is why I think that it was a case of sleep paralysis, because I have experienced that once before. It is very scary. I did not have that sense though of well, I did have that sense of dread, the fact that I couldn't wake up, but I did not have a sense. It did not feel like there was someone else in the room with me, which sometimes happens with sleep paralysis. And the first time it happened to me, I felt like someone was behind me, and it was so creepy. Oh, and well, like I said, I wouldn't want to wish this on my worst enemy, because if you don't know what sleep paralysis is, it is basically you are awake. Your brain is awake. Like, you are lucid, but at the same time, your body is still asleep, so you cannot move. But you are awake. You are aware of what's going on. Sometimes you can't even open your eyes. Sometimes you can open your eyes. The first time it happened to me, I can't remember if I could open my eyes or not, because I just remember it was dark, and I was laying on my side, and with my back. I was facing the wall. This was back at home before I got married, and the way that my bed was set up, I had a double bed pushed up against the wall on two sides. So one side faced the wall, one side faced out. I was laying on my side facing the wall, so my back was toward the door. And I just remember waking up and not being able to move and just having this dread feeling overcome me, and I could like almost I could feel someone walking up behind me. So yeah, sleep paralysis really messes with your head. I just heard one of the ferrets go potty. But anyway, so what happened then is last night I was able to finally move. I remember I was trying to move my feet because my feet were out from under the covers and they were starting to get cold, and so I wanted to move them under the covers, but I couldn't. But then I remember that I finally was able to move them, and that's about the time I actually started waking up. And the entire apartment, if you are friends with us on Facebook, then you know I made a post at like 3 a.m. The entire apartment was filled with the smell of skunk. I mean, it was filled. The strongest was in the bedroom. But I came out here because I had to use the bathroom. I came out and I went to the bathroom. I could smell it out here. And it was really strong. Like, so strong you could taste it. So it was really hard for me to fall back asleep. Jake actually woke up shortly after I went to the bathroom. He went to the bathroom, and I decided to, I know he works today, but I decided to get up and to come out here and ask him if it was just me or, like, was I crazy? Because my sense of smell is extremely sensitive because I get auditory migraines. That's what tends to trigger them sometimes. So I am more sensitive to smell, and so I will often smell things that other people can't. Sometimes even phantom smells. Don't even get me started on that. But, so, I know this is very, very, very long. I am not clipping any of this. But I came out here, I asked him to take a sniff. And he said there was an odor. So I was not crazy. But I was not able to fall asleep until I think it was after 3:30 or so. And then I woke up with Jake's alarm, which was only 3 hours after I made that post. So I did not get good sleep last night. Neither did Jake. We both had very rough nights because of that. So I knew that I would not have the energy to get up. Because of all that, I knew that I would not have the energy to get up when he did and go work out. Now, yes, we both had rough nights, but I was actually awake longer than he did. So he actually got his sleep that he needs to do the day. And not to mention, I think he also grabbed a energy drink on the way out, which he always does. So yeah, that's why I'm not going today. I wanted to share that with you because it's super creepy. Sleep paralysis is very creepy. Sleep paralysis is also associated with stuff like paranormal stuff, and some people get mixed up. Like, some people will experience sleep paralysis and blame it on possession, demons, ghosts, stuff like that. And while yes, I'm sure that demonic spirits can take advantage of said sleep paralysis, most of the time it is just sleep paralysis. But that doesn't mean it's any less scary to experience. So anyway, I also was planning to start working on cleaning the apartment, giving it a bit of a spring cleaning. But I'm not entirely certain what I'm going to be doing now because I need to make breakfast or eat a burrito. either one. I'll probably end up just eating a burrito. Because it's almost 10. And the ferrets went out, so yeah. Yay for Monday! Good morning, guys. You curled back up to sleep, Skittles? Okay. And just like that, you're awake. Oh no, Saoirse! We have had to start doing this. I did this last night. No, you're not going out this way. No, get back. No. I had to I've started safety pinning this because Saoirse and Skittles will get underneath here, and they will be underneath. And yeah, that's not good. I'm at my wit's end for figuring out what to do. Because the Velcro does not hold anymore. And clearly these are dangerous. I mean, I know she's popped one open before, but that was a bigger one, so we bought a bunch of small ones. Great. Being quite the model today. And you're gone. Ugh. So yeah, I just finished a photo shoot with all of the ferrets. Scotty was the last one to come out several hours after I finished with the others. So I had to get everything set up again. Yeah, they were so adorable. You'll have to go check them out on the website. So yeah, they were adorbs today. Oh my goodness. And I need to set this down before. There. So yeah. And just in case you're wondering what it takes to, do a photography session with ferrets, I'm gonna have to do it. Like, I might do another one this weekend and have Jake vlog me doing it, because it is as crazy and as hectic as you imagine it being. You basically have to use the same techniques as you use when you were trying to photograph children. And other dogs is too. I mean, you gotta have something to get their attention. You gotta have treats. So yeah, but it's fun. And also, I am actually doing this thing this week. It's called the 1K challenge weekend, or 1K weekend challenge. And I'm basically, I think what I understood is that I'm lucky. You still hungry? I had to pick up the food in order to get him to do pictures today. But anyway, based upon what I've seen, what I've heard, because I'm basically just starting out with photography, this is like the perfect time, because other people might have to reinvent their brand, but it is a challenge in order to change my photography style, or not so much style, but like the customers that I would get and kind of stuff like that. So the challenge is to book two clients over a weekend and earn $1,000. So we'll see if that will happen. But I'm hoping that by doing an impromptu photo shoot with the ferrets today, that will help me with it. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I know I haven't mentioned it yet, but I really am not fully understanding what it is myself yet. It's a week-long video. I'm not real sure. It's like a training, a mini. It's a free. Right now, it's a free training course. But the lady that does this, she actually does these like lessons, and it costs $1,000 to get in these classes. And so the idea that she is doing, that behind this is she is doing these. She's doing it. Oh, these. I cannot speak. Mainly because I'm just so excited about it. But she does these. Occasionally, she will do a week thing where she does these different videos talking about everything. And the idea is that you can book clients to earn the $1,000 that then you can then to ugh, my words. You earn you Okay, I'm gonna try this again. My words are not working. But the idea is that she does these free courses so that you can book some clients so that you will get $1,000 that you can then in turn use that $1,000 to join her class that she teaches more in depth about what this particular thing is. I highly doubt I'm going to get there. I don't think I'm going to book 2 clients and earn $1,000 in a weekend. But she says that that's really a lot. That's also a lot of people's issues because they just aren't confident in it and they just put all those self-doubting beliefs in front of everything and be like, I can't do this, I can't do that, blah, blah, blah. And she's right. I mean, I'm not exactly the most confident in my photography abilities. But anyway, what she is doing, it's called personal brand photography. So I'm gonna be learning a lot over this next week about personal brand photography, and hopefully I will start booking clients for it. Think of it like this. The first video was what she was talking about, really spoke to me because it was about Instagram, and like Instagram is big. And the idea is you're doing a photo session for someone who is on Instagram, and you are giving them content that they can be posting daily for like their business, their brand, like say a Plexus ambassador, someone who's with Mary Kay, someone who does trying to think of something else, a Fashion Nova babe, someone who does stuff like that, and they are a brand. This is personal brand photography. Say you're a chef and you have a food Instagram and you want to have all these really cool stuff. Okay, that one might be a little unrealistic because the idea is giving them enough photos in one session that they will be able to post daily for 3 months. A chef, that's a little more difficult because they have to make all the food, and that's just a lot of work. But anyway, you get the idea. At least I hope you do. I'm not entirely certain fully on everything yet, but hopefully everything will just, I'll be learning more over the week. So yeah. Good Tuesday morning, guys. I'm in a little bit of a mood because, okay, yesterday I finally got a lead for Thumbtack, and today I finally got a lead for Thumbtack, or I got another lead, and I am going to be really upset with Thumbtack if I don't get either of these jobs and I still had to pay Thumbtack for the lead. I am spending more money on trying to get business than I am actually getting return from said business. And then I learned today that apparently somewhere over the weekend we spent a little too much money, and Jake gets paid tomorrow, but the check has not cleared yet from rent, and so we're basically got $10 to our name, and it's really frustrating. I'll be honest, I could use some positive thoughts and prayers, mostly prayers, for getting my business off the ground. I mean, if all you've heard me was complain about, you know, not being able to get business and stuff, go check out my website. See for yourself that my photography is not bad. I do best in outdoor lighting. And I'm working on indoor lighting. Like, doing a photo shoot with the ferrets yesterday. I was indoors. I can't go outside with them. At least not by myself and try to take pictures. So I am working on getting indoor photography lighting. I'm working on learning all that. But my best work is outdoors. And I wish people could recognize my talent and actually want me to work with them. It's so frustrating. So I am waiting for my latest lead to actually get back to me. She actually did reply, and so now we're trying to work out a schedule for when it's a good time to talk on the phone. And I haven't heard anything back yet. So in the meantime, I am working on editing pictures from March. I have been lacking on the photo editing a bit, and because I've been busy with other stuff, I don't know, just today is a very day. I think I was trying to catch up on sleep from last night. And I kept having, and I had this dream. It involved my nephew. It was weird. Like, he was taking video games from my husband and hiding them under his bed, and it was my job to find them and figure out which video games he took. It was weird. Anyway. So yeah. Yeah, it's just a meh day. I really hope this stuff... I want to work on getting my pictures out there for printing and for downloading. Because, I mean, I think they're good. I hope other people do too. And I hope they are willing to pay money for it, because I don't want to give this stuff out for free. I mean, I put time and effort into this stuff. It's not like I'm charging an arm and a leg. The struggles. I know. Well, did you see Skittles? He's like turned himself on his back. Good Saturday. Yeah, it's Saturday. I know I haven't vlogged anything all week. But, yeah, I'm out here checking the plants, and guess what? We have the startings of tomatoes. Yeah. That's one there. Oop. And another. Ooh, and a tiny one. And a bigger one. Yep. Gonna have tomatoes. Okay, so I'm waiting on Jake. He had to run back to the apartment to get something. But, yeah, one of the reasons why I haven't been vlogging is because I've been following along this course for, photography. Been trying to, see if I can drum up some business. And then I finally did get a lead from Thumbtack. Was going to meet with the person and sign everything yesterday, but she decided to send me a whole bunch of new information that she did not tell me originally, which that affected my price that I originally gave her. And so she decided not to go with me because I was unable to stay within her budget. But she did tell me that she might get me for another event that she has. And Jake is now coming, so